Here we are in November, friends, and I'm still not sure where this year went. But when I look back at all the episodes so far and all the fun we've had, it certainly feels like it's been a good year for MA. So we'll keep the goodness going with more folklore today with a story about choosing a leader. Now, as you may know, we're one day away from the American presidential elections. And it's certainly one of those cycles where it feels like the choice of whoever wins will reveal something about the soul of this country. And if you are a student or a lover of mythology and folklore, you know there is something mythological about moments like this, right? Where will fate lead us all, main characters as we are in this setup, and will good, however you define it, triumph over evil, or will the realm descend into the kind of darkness that does not rest? We don't have the answers here at MA. What we do have are folk tales, and so as always, let's hear one. Hello, friends, and welcome to the Mythological Africans podcast, where we read and talk about stories from African mythology and folklore. I am your host, Helen Tunde. Once upon a time, the members of the Human Body Council met in order to choose a leader. Each member introduced themselves and explained the role they played in the entire human body. I want to be the leader, the hand announced. It is I who helps the person. If provoked, I can defend the person. If someone is sick, I make them eat. If the person needs to cut something, they use me. You cannot be our leader, the other member said to the hand. You fight and you hit people and you touch everything. We cannot give you power. I can be the leader, the foot told the members. I move people from place to place and I get them where they need to go. You kick people and you're always hidden in the shoe. We cannot trust you. You do not deserve to be our leader, the other members said to the foot. We should be the leaders, the eye spoke up. We make it possible for the person to see, to move around, to read, and to do everything. Ah, you eyes, you're always hungry, you're thieves. You look at your neighbor's wife, you look at the diamonds, you look at people's money. We cannot trust you. No, you cannot be our leader, the other members said. I want to be the leader because if someone wants to pray, he kneels. You too are hidden under people's clothing. You cannot be our leader. I will be the leader, then the mouth said. When I go to the council, I will speak for you. Ah, you mouth, you're provocative. You don't have self-control. You insult people. You accuse people falsely. You cannot be our leader. And so there remained only one member after all the other members had spoken up, and this was the Anus. But when he told the members that he wanted to be chief, they became very angry and told Anus that even if power was given to every other member, they could not give power to Anus. You will all know that I am the leader. I will go home and you will come and look for me. And so the Anus went home and closed his door. The other members stayed to party. The hand took food and gave it to Mouth. The very happy Mouth ate joyfully and then she sent it to the stomach, and the stomach was happy to receive the food. The person walked around without any problems. The feet moved smoothly. The hands gestured. The first day passed and the person was well. The second day, things were well. The third day, things were well. But on the fourth day, stomach was not happy. Eyes became puffy. Hands and feet were shaking. The person was unable to move. On the fifth day, the members of the body decided to seek the Annas at his house. When they arrived, they said to him, "It is you who should be our leader. We have come to hand over power to you." And so Annas accepted the offer. He pressed the button, and the man let out some gas. He began to move his hands and feet, and when they asked him, "How are you?" he replied, "I feel better." Annas pressed another button, and the man was able to empty his bowels and felt comfortable. The moral of this story is that all members of the body are very important, and each member plays an important role in the life of a person. And so the foot cannot say to the eye, "You are not important," and the hand cannot say to the head, "That does not matter." The value of a person is a typical African moral folktale. It's hilarious, it's irreverent, and it's still very clear in its message. Traditionally, a story like this would have been used to instruct children, and I can just hear the giggles and laughs a story like this would elicit, and the retellings and the exaggerations and the sound effects and everything. Hilarious. But more than anything else, I enjoy how the story portrays the interdependency of the body parts, even when they are being assholes to each other. And the morale of the story remains as relevant today as it has ever been. Every part of the body, every part of the human population, every part of the association of sentient beings and living things, and even non living things on this planet, has something to offer, has value. You can read The Value of a Person and more folk tales from across the continent on the Anike Foundation website, which is where the story comes from, and I'll share a link in the episode notes as always. So thank you for listening. And if you're planning to vote, I encourage you to, and please be safe. I will see you all next week.